Hello everyone, my name is Asyrafchazz and welcome back to yet another One Piece card game video. Now we've recently seen that the Luffy leader card from the starter decks have abilities, you can see them right here. And it got me looking forward to the potential leader cards that are gonna come out in the future for the One Piece card game. And so I thought, why not make this video to kind of talk about the 5 leader cards that I would love to see in the One Piece card game coming in the future. And I actually made some custom cards that I want to showcase to you guys with card effects on them, and I will explain why these cards have certain effects because it ties closely to their abilities in the show and manga itself. Now I want to preface this by saying that this is a very subjective list and the mechanics of it are not extremely polished. I thought this would be a kind of fun video to kind of tide us over while we wait for more information to drop. And also I'm using the character models from the One Piece Pirate Warrior card games, so these card artworks are not official at all. But if you did enjoy this kind of theory crafting video, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing if you want to keep up to date with more One Piece card game news moving forward. Now without further ado, let's get to the first card. Now he may not be a captain of his own crew, but I have to give the number 5 spot to Charlotte Katakuri, one of my favorite antagonists in the whole One Piece storyline. He is such a great villain, and at that time when they were at Whole Cake Island, he was such a great opponent for Luffy, so I have to have him on the card. Now Katakuri has a very strong sense of observation haki. He has advanced observation haki to the point where he can actually predict what's going to happen in the future. So I kind of wanted to translate his advanced observation haki ability on his card itself. So I'm using the templating from the leader card for Luffy that we've seen for the starter deck for all the cards moving forward. And so it's like this. So for Katakuri's first ability, he could have like a main effect, Dawn -4. So he can return 4 Dawn cards back to the deck. Your opponent reveals their hand and you can choose 1 non-character card from your hand and discard it. So I'm not sure if the One Piece card game will have kind of like option cards or like in Magic the Gathering terms like instants that can react instantly to the opponent. So giving Katakuri the ability to kind of look at your opponent's hand and remove the threat before it even happens, I think it's perfect for Mr. Katakuri over here. I would love to see this kind of effect on him. I'm not sure how to make it super effective without making it too broken. Maybe increasing the Dawn card effects. Maybe he can only do it like once a game. I'm not sure, but this could be cool. I'm just saying. So for the second ability I'm giving him, give one of your Big Mom Pirates character or leader cards 2 of your rested Dawn cards. Now it's more of a nod to the Luffy leader card because the Luffy one says that he's going to giving 1 to a leader or character card, and Katakuri's thing with the fight against Luffy in the Whole Cake Island is like, everything that you can do, I can do better. So having him focus on the Big Mom Pirates and giving them more vested Dawn cards to boost up their power seems like a perfect fit for his ability. Even if this is very different from what is going to happen in the future, I still would love to have Katakuri as a leader card because he's one of the coolest characters in the whole One Piece universe. Now the second card I want to feature is the GOAT himself, Mr. Edward Newgate, the captain of the Whitebeard Pirates. This guy is also regarded as one of the strongest characters in the whole of One Piece, and I wanted his ability to showcase that he can actually remove threats on your opponent's side of the field. The ability I'm giving him is trying to replicate the effect of the Gura Gura no Mi, and it's to release 3 Dawn cards back to the Dawn deck to destroy one of your opponent's character cards with less than 5,000 power. Now I don't know how removal works in the One Piece card game, like we don't really have that info so far. But I would hope that certain leader cards have this kind of ability because some Devil Fruits are stronger than others, and someone like Whitebeard would definitely have an ability this strong in the game moving forward. And his second effect that I'm giving him is once per turn, but only during your combat. When this leader card attacks, if you control at least 3 other Whitebeard character cards, you gain 5,000 power to this card. Now Whitebeard is all about his crew, it's all about his family. His dream is to have like a huge crew or family around him. Him being stronger to protect like his crewmates, his family, is what Whitebeard really needs, and that's why I'm giving him that second ability. I really hope Whitebeard has his own card as well. It's so cool, he's so badass that he's just a badass character in my opinion. Now the third character that I would love to see as a leader card is Don Quixote Doflamingo. Oh my god, Doflamingo would be an awesome leader card. Like he is such a badass in the show, and he's one of the greatest villains in the One Piece universe, especially during the Dressrosa arc where it all accumulates. And as you all know, Doflamingo uses the Ito Itonomi, and in the show he has infamously controlled King Riku and used him as a puppet to kind of sow discord amongst him and the citizens of Dressrosa. And I feel like his ability has to be a bit on the nose, where he can take control of your opponent's card. So like main effect Dawn -4, release 4 Dawn cards back to the Dawn deck, gain control of target unrested character card your opponent controls until the end of your turn. This ability screams Doflamingo. Him stealing the cards on your side of the field to use against you is standard Ito Itonomi, extremely up Doflamingo's alley. Man, I wish he would have this ability, but I kind of want to make it so that it's not that broken. Maybe he can only use it, maybe the cost is too high if he wants to use it, but still, it would be an interesting and really dope ability that Doflamingo would have in the card game. For his second ability, he can gain control of 1 rested Dawn cards and give it to one of your character or leader cards until the end of your turn. So he makes use of your rested Dawn cards as he steals your resources and kind of use it as his own. And I think that would be a great way to show the kind of evilness of Doflamingo, and I would love to have him as a leader card moving forward. It would be so cool. Can't wait. Next up, we are going to jump slightly into the future for a little bit, where we talk about one of my current favorite characters of all time, Kozuki Odin. Now, Odin is the chaddest of the Chad. He is such a great written character in the One Piece storyline right now. He is considered the leader of the 9 Red Scabbards. I wanted him to be the central figure and give an anthem or a boost of power across all the 9 Scabbard characters that you would control in the game. So his ability is main effect Dawn -3, release 3 Dawn cards back to the Dawn deck, and for the rest of the turn, plus 2000 power to all 9 Red Scabbards character cards that you control. So Kozuki Odin can be a very aggressive type of deck, like just buffing up all the cards on your side of the field, like a Kinemon card or something, and then just being aggressive and hitting your opponent hard. And I think that he would be a great choice for that kind of aggro strategies. So for his second effect, I will want to give him something that's closely related to his 2 sword styles of combat, which is once per turn during combat, when this leader card attacks, if you control a 9 Red Scabbards character card, this card attacks twice. If that doesn't scream Kozuki Odin, I don't know what it is, but I would love to have a card that is like this, very aggressive, because my kind of playstyle for card games is the more aggressive playstyle where I would like to hit hard, I would like to hit fast. So someone like Mr. Odin right here would be a great card to have as a leader. It suits his personality in the show as well, where he's very upfront, very hot-headed, and just overall the chaddest of the Chad. That's why I want him to be on a leader card as well. Now, last but not least, the last card I would love to see is a leader card. Now, you guys are most likely familiar with this character from One Piece. It's literally the strongest character that we have known so far. He was introduced very early on in the show, and everybody would definitely know him because like he's a household name. It is Buggy the Clown. Buggy the Clown. Buggy is one of my favorite characters in the show as well. Like Buggy is just a great character for comic relief, but at the same time he's actually quite strong. Like I think that Buggy the Clown can be extremely strong as a leader card. So I wanted to kind of give him abilities that would replicate his Baranomi, where he can kind of detach his limbs and use them as attackers. So why not create an effect that he can make a Buggy token, a Buggy being like his limbs that is detached from his body, like his arms, his hands. So the effect that I'm giving to Buggy the Clown is a main effect Dawn -1, release 1 Dawn cards back to the Dawn deck, create 1 Buggy character token card with 1000 power. I love the concept of the Baranomi that Buggy the Clown has, where he's able to split parts of his body out and use them to attack in very different ways. So for him to have like an extra Buggy token that he can use later on in the second ability as an attacker or for some sort of combat trick would be kind of cool. Like maybe tokens can be a thing. But the second effect that I'm giving him is once per turn during combat, Whenever Buggy the Clown attacks, you may sacrifice any number of Buggy character token cards you control for the rest of the turn, plus 1000 power to this card for each token sacrificed this way. This kind of follows his fighting style a little bit, where he recalls back his limbs and then he can fight as a whole body. I feel like this is a cool way to kind of show it in the card game, where he brings back the sacrificed Buggy tokens as a way of recalling the body parts back to his body while gaining a power boost once they reattach to the main body. And I think that I would love to see strategies similar to this for Buggy the Clown in the future. But you know we gotta represent, and Buggy has to be one of the cards that I'm actually honestly looking forward to in the future. If there is a Buggy card released as the leader, I will definitely be making a deck around him 100%, and I'll even play it like at a locals or something. 100% will do that. I think it will be super fun. But let's just see. Hopefully we get one in the future. If not in the first set, in the future definitely. But yeah, definitely hoping to see a Buggy the Clown leader card in this game. Can't wait. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed kind of this theory crafting video regarding the potential leader cards that I would love to see coming to this game. I will post these images somewhere in the Discord in the future, so you can take a look at them and tell me which character you would love to see in the One Piece card game as a leader card. But until the next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.